Good evening and welcome. I'm Sheila Balkabin and I am the Dream Detective, and I help you to sleep better and to find the gold in the gobbledygook of your dreams so you can live the life you dream of. Tonight, I wanted to share with you some thoughts about whether you, how you respond exactly to challenges that come your way. Do you react or do you create? Now, I'm going to take a little bit of license here with this, but if you look at the words react and create, except for the extra E in the create, they have the same letters. It's all according to how you see it, literally see it. The C either is at the beginning of the word to create, or it's near the end of the word to react. But it's more than just a position of a letter. It's how you see it. You can choose how to respond to any given situations, and it's all according to how you see it and how you choose to respond to it. Now, I've used this example before, but it illustrates very well exactly what I'm talking about either reacting to something or creating something from it. And this example, as I said, I've used before in other contexts, but before I tell you that, there's a great axiom that I picked up when I was living in LA years ago, and it was from the wise surfer dude who says that if you can't change your latitude, change your attitude, dude. And it's very true. We can choose our responses to things and either fly off the handle, wonder why that person didn't speak to us, or get into a tizzy about this, that, and the other based on a made up reality because it has no actual basis in fact. You're just running a scenario in your head. You can choose to step back from that situation and create something different, something new, a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, a new direction to move in. But you can choose to create rather than react, and that's because you've changed the way you see it. So I would challenge you to think about, how do you face your challenges? Where do you see it? How do you see it? Do you see it to create, or do you see it, excuse me, merely to react? Uh, I'll give you a very good example of exactly what I'm talking about, which shows not only the reaction but the creation. Years ago, I worked for a small charity in Upper Manhattan, and there is a fire station next door to the building where I worked. And as you can well imagine, in Manhattan, it, the fire engines were constantly coming and going and making a hell of a racket every time they did. And of course, as you would imagine, short of wearing earplugs and not being able to hear anything at all, the noise from them, the fire engines coming and going, would disturb me greatly. So it would always create a break in my work. But finally, I decided to turn that on its head and think about, step back from the noise of it, and think about what those sirens actually meant. And those sirens meant that somebody was in trouble, somebody was hurt, somebody needed help. And so instead of becoming annoyed about that noise of them going and coming, hi, Putty, I decided that I would instead say a prayer for those fire trucks and for the firemen and for the people they were going to help. So, and instead of the noise being a source of irritation and therefore pure reaction, I decided to create something from that and created a pause where I thought about other people and sent well wishes to them and sent healing to them. And that's exactly, in a nutshell, what I mean with do you choose to react or do you choose to create? You have the power in your hands and you can make that choice as to whether you're going to simply react and let words fly out of your mouth, or you slam doors or carry on, or decide to step back from the situation and either withdraw from it, change it, or create something different, rather than doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So I would challenge you to think about where in your life where you're facing challenges. How are you seeing it? How are you seeing it? Are you seeing from the beginning and creating something, or are you seeing it from the back end and reacting to it? It all depends on where you see it. So I put that to you. I leave that with you. I thank you for watching and listening. Have a wonderful evening and rest of the week, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks again, and have a great one. Bye-bye.